today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, this is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Josh Lambeau set to go, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Indy offense for their first drive of the game, and leading them out, their new quarterback for 2020, the longtime Charger, Phillip Rivers.
On my face because he plays the game with such joy, loves being out there. Remember, he's part of that great 2000 still in the league today. Now he's probably going to go over 60,000 passing yards and 400 touchdowns this season. The big question mark, how much does he have left in the tank? I think he's got plenty.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Rivers. And his first look is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Rivers on first down. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Running the sweep, Hilton with it. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
False start, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
Now it's Hines. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. A good comeback there after the penalty, 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd and
You often
6.
say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
His throw here's incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And Pascal's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
First down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. First down, Rivers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rivers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Rivers again. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Blankenship's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Jaguars nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Out come the Jaguars, and it's Gardner Minshew, their second-year quarterback, leading the way.
I know that people like him, and he's kind of a phenomenon in the league as Gardner Minshew. But I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how well he plays the game of football at the quarterback spot. Remember, he was a 6th-round pick, and a surprise 6th-round pick at that. More than held his own as a rookie after Nick Foles' broken clavicle. Forced him onto the field in the second quarter of Week 1. The Jaguars went 6-6 with him as a starter in 12 opportunities. Now they've got a chance to continue to progress and move forward with Gardner Minshew leading their team.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
10 at the 37.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First carry for Raquel Armstead. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. From the gun, they go with Armstead. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
The tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of 2 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts offense going back to work. The new-look Colts offense, I guess we should say. They made a lot of changes, really on both sides of the ball, since their 7-9 season of a year ago.
And the biggest change? Just look at the quarterback. It's Phillip Rivers coming in from the Chargers, where he'd spent his entire career. You also have to look at the offensive backfield as well. Marlon Mack, he carries the ball well for them, and now they added Jonathan Taylor from Wisconsin in the draft. That's a heck of a 1-2 punch. And Frank Reich, their head coach, says they're going to ride the hot hand in terms of carries.
Now you also add Michael Pittman on the perimeter, and then DeForest Buckner coming over from the 49ers. That should help as well, CD.
It certainly should, and I think it's going to be enough for them to push Tennessee and Houston for the division crown. Remember, they were in the playoffs 2 seasons ago. 2019 was a step back and a bit of a disappointment.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They run with Hines. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Mack, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Second and 11 now. Rivers hands this one to Mack. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Indianapolis.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Hines. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The ball carrier. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From just shy of midfield, Rivers dancing to his left. Rivers looking a little nimble there as he picks up a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. On 1st down, it's Hines. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 4. On the give, this is Mack. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports.
3, Jaguars nothing.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Throwing, Rivers. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Rivers. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 34. Blankenship's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Operating from the gun. Rivers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second and goal from the 1. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Jaguars going back to work, 6-10, the final record in 2019 for them. You wonder what lies ahead in 2020. A lot of folks predicting a fourth-place finish in the AFC South, so maybe it could be a year where they get in line for one of the top quarterbacks coming out of college, but Of course, Gardner Minshew, he might be saying, hold on just a second now on that talk.
Oh, he's absolutely saying that one, partner, because last year during the draft, the GM called Gardner and told him, hey, we're probably not going to take a quarterback here. And he said, that's fine, because he was just going to have to sit behind me anyway. So he's a very confident young man, and this team responds to him. And they feel like they've gotten better on offense, and they really need Leonard Fournette to really be a pile driver as a running back. But on defense, that's where they really got better. First-round pick C.J. Henderson on the corner and Caleb Von Chason at linebacker and defensive end. They've got a chance to get better in a hurry in a tough division.
And now, Charles, they have lost a few people, kind of dampening the enthusiasm just a bit in Jacksonville.
Yeah, they lost Calais Campbell and A.J. Boye on defense, and a young tight end, Josh Oliver. He got hurt in training camp. But they also added a few people, Tim Jernigan to play defensive line and Tyler Eifert to play tight end.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And Eifert has it. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
First and 10.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Here's second and 10. It'll be Minshew again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up third and 10. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over first and 10 on the short side of the field. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. A first down throw here for Rivers. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. throwing again. Rivers. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's into the hands of Pascal. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burt?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll bring up second down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. And that's incomplete.
Intended
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
to go.
The Colts on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Rivers. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. He's got the first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Again, it's Rivers. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Keelan Cole now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Now Minshew. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To Thompson on the draw. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down now. It's Thompson, and he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, Minshew to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. This will be caught at about the 6. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
25-yard line.
Now another drive coming for Phillip Rivers and the Colts. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Rivers on first down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Rivers throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep for the Jags, D.D. Westbrook. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Bite, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So a tough road here on 2nd and very long. Here's Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson.
Minshew's pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Right there. 54 Mike. Let him know. Let him know. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Let's go.
3rd down, it's Armstead. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Phillip Rivers now gears up to take the offense back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He'll check this down to Hines.
Rivers.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
intended for Jack Doyle. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To the air again here, Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Jaguars 7.
So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Cole now on the return. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far.